We back, baby.
Oh, it's so nice to see you guys. Hi, Roadies. How you doing, bro? Thanks so much for the tier 1, dude. Early stream, am I dreaming? I was going to do it at 9, but I'll talk about it, why I switched times in a second here. Dude, does my voice sound different because I haven't talked all week? Well, I did talk all week, but not to you guys, unfortunately. Take a load of this guy. What's going on, everyone? Just had a vacation too, and I'm exhausted. Where did you go? I'll tell you guys about mine. I'll tell you guys all about it. So, I ended up going to Banff for a few days, which was my first time ever taking a vacation. Ever. Like, I've never had one before. So, we went within Canada. We went to Banff. And I have so many cool pictures to show you guys, but I don't have anything edited. Honestly, my first day back in the city, I was just working. So it was beautiful. A lot of people though. There was definitely a lot of people. I didn't expect there to be that many people. Quality. Also, it's not...
Welcome
actually,
back.
Some parts of it were kind of like... some of the show us now, I don't have a good way to show you guys now. Where's my cell phone? Maybe I can show you guys a few pictures on my phone. 1 second. Let me see what I can show you guys.
So nice. Welcome back, King.
Bro, thank you very much, dude. Guys, Pimentaco, thank you so much. Small Ego, thank you. Dude, guys, Quality, thank you again, dude. But yeah, it was beautiful. Like, honestly, didn't expect it to be that nice. So I tried a few things here. Let me show you guys.
Glad you're back, Alex.
Thank you, guys.
Hope
Really
your
appreciate
vacation
you.
was incredible and rejuvenating.
So I took this picture. Okay, people going live, leave me alone. This picture. Like, they'll look better when I upload them. This is just stuff that I uploaded from my camera to my phone. So nice. This picture, this looks like straight out of Star Wars for some weird reason with this like thing over here. This picture. Anyways, I'll show you guys more. It turned out pretty sick. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Isn't that beautiful? No, these are photos I took. I'll put them all in the wallpaper pack for you guys. It's free. You guys don't need to. Just a nice place so you guys can download them. Oh no, it's Glenn. Thank you so much for the Prime, dude. That was way better than mine. I had to travel with our toddler, so it's exhausted. Wait, Winnie, where did you go? I find it mad how diverse our planet is and how incredible some places are. It was pretty... I think the craziest part about it is like, this is in Canada. Bushido, thank you so much. Seafoam, thank you so much. Happy September, guys. Feels like I haven't been live all September. Anonymous Gifter, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s. What the? Thank you, dude. The mountain goat? There was actually a mountain goat.
The
there.
return of the king.
Oh my god. Knock, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate you, man. I wish I had taken better pictures when I was there. They aren't bad, but... dude, there was a bunch of photos I missed. Like, we weren't there for very long, but like, you go there. I think I got sunburnt a little bit too, but it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, you drive into the mountains and stuff. Crazy, dude. But it was nice. I think I want to do more exploring within Canada because like, it's just easy, I guess.
Welcome
Bruno,
back, Mr.
thank you so much for the
Lotos.
$1, man. I really appreciate that, dude. But like, there were certain, like, I wish I had a different lens. Like, there were so many things I wish I had, but it was beautiful. And it was nice to take some time off. Let me tell you guys one thing though. The entire time, and I shit you not, I said this a few times, I was telling my girlfriend this, I missed you guys. I was like, I kind of want to stream tonight, but we can't because I have nothing here. Also, the connection there was awful, but like, it was cool, man. Like, I missed you guys though. Truly missed you guys. I missed all of you guys solid. We missed you too. What's going on, Jeff? How you doing, man? Zaf, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate that. Beer Fart, it's chilly. Thank you guys so much. Orez, thank you again. Dre and Knock, Anonymous Gifter, thank you so much again, dude. Really, really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna be at the Nightmare Before Keebs. Whoa, first of all, that sounds sick. Second of all, what is that? That's a cool name for a keyboard meetup, if that is a keyboard meetup. That sounds sick.
Chili gifted a tier 1 sub to SLLM_29.
Scary keyboards? Wait! Where? Where is this? Also, Koala, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. We really appreciate you, dude. Thank you guys Feels like forever since I've seen this cutie in my screen. Dude, honestly, it has been a while. I missed you guys, man. I totally did. I was hoping you'd have been live days ago and keep me from buying a keyboard, but I bought the Zoom TK.
1 year bar BAE. Welcome back, Alex. Hope you had a good time.
It was good, man. It was a nice few days off. Like, it was a nice week. This is literally, like, if you guys want to keep it a buck with you guys. So, I'm kind of a workaholic. You look burned? Yeah, I got a little sunburn.
Hello, sir. Good to see you.
But I have never taken a vacation ever in my entire life. And I had to be convinced to go on this one because, and this is probably a bad thing because I did talk about this. There's just take off the glasses. No, my frames are too small. Actually, there's probably a mark on my nose because okay, separate story. I had to buy a new CPAP mask because my old one got really worn out. Dude, this is the stuff about CPAP masks they don't tell you. They eventually wear down, and some of them you need to like just buy a whole new face mask. Fuck, man. It's like, I feel like I've gone through 2 now in the last year that I've had the CPAP, but it's like $100 a pop. Yeah, there was one for $230 that I saw that apparently is really good, but I opted for the cheaper one just because, like, fuck. Aren't you supposed to change them every 3 months? I wipe them down, and the lady who sold me the unit told me that if you wipe them down and, like, clean them, it can be every 6 months. I wish I wash mine every morning. Mine too. I use, like, a baby wipe, and I just wipe it every morning. Planned obsolescence? Dude, speaking of just junk, you guys see the new iPhone update? Never in my life have I seen such a shitty update for like a device. Like, they literally had nothing good for the phone. Like a few minor little perks here and then USB-C. So garbage, dude. Oh man, Galax, thank you so much for the Prime, man, and Vermisu, thank you so much for the Prime and 11 months of being here, dude. I'm happy to be back, bro. The USB-C isn't even fully functional. Ugh. You know what, though? Who's Bunny? So nice. Not gonna lie.
Welcome back, Alex.
Listen, lately, I've been seeing some people post photos of stuff they've been taking on their phones. There's been some pretty good Android shots. Like, more than I like and I think the iPhone is a pretty good camera.
Let's go for the year.
I will admit. Thank you, Luther. Really appreciate the 12 months, dude. The keyboard on my desk is the Suse. It's better than other years. You think this update's better? I think this is like one of the weakest updates, personally. Google Pixel has an awesome camera. Okay, I don't know anything about the Android side of phones, but there was one, I don't know what it's called. Xiaomi Ultra Pro 13 or something. Apparently you can't get that here in North America, but apparently it's a pretty good system in general. Like, it's a pretty good phone, camera, everything. I was being told that. I don't know, man. There's only so much you can update in phones. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about you guys. I haven't had the need for a faster phone in, like, what? I don't know. I feel like the iPhone 10 was probably like the fastest phone I've ever needed. Everything past that just feels stupid. I don't know. Dude, the iPhone 13 I think was like the best update. And then I think that's really about it. But I'm getting one incoming to regular 12 and it's pretty exciting. The action button will be so nice. Can't wait to make a shortcut and you open your stream. Oh my god, quality. Oh my god, Onyx, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I really appreciate that. Sub first stream with you? What's up, Slowy? How you doing, man? Prime sub feature coming out in iPhone 16. I don't know why Twitch has not added a way to use your Prime sub. It's all about aesthetics, feel, and camera now. That's true. They have to go somewhere, I guess. I saw the higher refresh rates on the phone. So nice. Wait, I might have missed that. Does the new iPhone have higher refresh rate? I'm going to be honest, though. I guess I don't really do enough with my phone. The 14 does, so mine has it. Wait, no, mine. What is mine? A 14? I don't know. I don't do enough to care.
Woot woot, 29 months.
It's dynamic refresh? Oh. 60 hertz is, yeah, I kind of agree with you there. Also, Oak, thank you so much, man. So when you're scrolling, it goes to 120 hertz, but when it's, oh, okay, I see. I get you now. I like my mini, mini iPhone. They're not doing those anymore, right? I'm not hiding. I'm buying it solely for the USB-C, same for the X Pro Superlight 2. You know what? Honestly, RIP 1440p Alex. Oh, I forgot to set that for you guys. Okay, I'll do that for next stream. I know some people want it to 1440p, but I don't know. I've also heard that the 1080p streams look pretty good for people who could use 1080p, so. I want a MacBook, but I have no money. Oh yeah, I will say though, out of all, I don't know why I switch cameras. Of all the Apple products that have come out, straight up, dude, their processors, insane. Like the fact that this computer, this baseline Mac Studio, can do what it does, and even the MacBooks and stuff, it's crazy. Like the fact that this computer, I've never heard this Mac Studio ever. Like it's never audible, and I'm rendering things, streaming. I play games in this thing. It's crazy. So I will give Apple that. Their phones, like the new stuff on the phones, but their processors, insane, dude. And I will say, I kind of prefer the Apple computers these days to the phones, which is pretty crazy because it used to be the other way around. Phones mid. Oh, dude, the Macs are insane. I fully switched over to the Mac system just because it was so much better. High praise for the Mac Studio. It's insane. I've been using it for a while now. Like the last, year or two
I
guys?
did it.
It's insane. What'd you do? A year? Dude, thank you so much, Aesthetics. Appreciate you, man. A variant of the M chip in the mobile platform? I don't know. I use my Dock Finder on gaming PC. There's supposed to be some sort of update that allows you to play more games in this thing, but we'll see. iPad uses the M chips? Yeah, the iPad does. I don't think I have an M iPad. I have an older iPad, so. I have a Windows PC for gaming, but I'd love a Mac. So here's my honest take with the Mac system. If you are into gaming, like even slightly, you can still play a few games in this thing, but it's kind of limited. So if you do care about your gaming experience, you're probably not going to like the Mac. However, if you do any sort of productivity work, or if you need something a bit quieter, smaller, with a lot of power, even more power efficient, dude, these absolutely destroy the Windows computers. And honestly, I kind of like the Mac OS better too. So, Alex, hope your time off was well utilized. It was nice. I just took some time to myself. We're just chilling before we start the tempo. I started stream really early today, but we had a nice little trip to Banff. We went to go hike a little bit. Then basically it's been me just hanging out. Like I haven't really been doing much. I tried not to think too much of work and like doing keyboard stuff, but ultimately I did. I was missing you guys a lot. So Angel, what the?
I'm gonna peg you.
I can't believe it read that. I actually can't believe it read that, dude. What? Hi, Angel. Ace, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the Prime. Apple GOAT for software updates, though. I can keep my phone for years and years. Some people would say the opposite. Some people are... Can I ask you guys a question? In saying that I got Donawald, but that makes it through. Tim, you said something? Hold on. So nice. I literally seen... Okay, 1 second, Tim. Goddamn, man. Tim. See, this is how I know Tim's fucking lying to me, because there's only one message since the last time I streamed, which is insane that I got Donawald, but this makes it through. That's actually wild. I didn't, but my other ones get Donawald. Damn. Ultimate gaslighting?
Welcome back, big man. I hope you enjoyed your time off. You definitely deserved a break.
Dude, thank you, Panda. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Burbs says, okay, I don't know if this is gonna read. Let's see if Burbs, if it reads for Burbs. Let's see.
Okay, honestly, look at this man coming back to streaming like Kim K got come on her back.
What
I
the?
want you to come on my back.
Okay, Burbs. Every time Burbs subs, he gets weirder and weirder, man. Huh? Hi, Alex. PC Kohaku was the first time I caught stream. Glad I managed to catch another build. Oh, man. Dude, I hope you liked it, because I'm probably going to be building one for myself soon. I really like the PC Kohaku. What's up, Alex OP? How you doing, man? Oh, wait, Alex, I think you sent me a message on Discord. I haven't really checked too many Discord messages today. What do we think of the Mac OS window manager? I started using it, and then I gave up, like, pretty fast. So I didn't really use it too often. My resub is next week. I'm looking forward to it, Tim. I'm looking forward to it not reading because you included too many obscenities, all right? And then you're going to be... Tim's going to write 4 paragraphs. It's going to include some weird variation of a sentence, and then it's not going to read, and then he's going to be all upset. So I'm really excited, dude. Also, how did the podcast go yesterday? Dude, I felt so bad because I was supposed to stream with Tim and Angel and Teja yesterday, but my flight got delayed like 5 times, so a total of like 4 hours. And then when we were sitting in the plane, they said, it'll be another 15 minutes. We have to do a system reset. And then 30 minutes went by. And then, oh man, it was just a little... I hate flying, man. Where in the toilet do you aim when you pee? I never think about this, Tim. Honestly, next time I do that, I'll let you know. I'll let you know, Tim. Oh, Rum, thank you so much for the Prime for 12 months, dude. Airports are the worst. I'm not really big into, like, lines, you know? What's your first instinct? Tim, I'm gonna be honest, center. Like, that's my first instinct. It has to be, like, middle. I don't really do, like... I don't know. I have to... I'm not really, like, thinking when I do it, though. Let me... Tim, I'll actually get back to you on that, man. I'll actually get back to you on that. All right, really quick. Just really quick. We're going to talk about... I'm using the Suse today in case anyone's wondering. I don't know. I really like this board. We're going to be building the tempo. I already built it, though, before I left for a little bit. I built it because I wanted to take some pictures because I knew I was probably going to be like one of the last people to cover it. So if you guys don't care to watch today's stream, I'm going to give you the little FYI. I really like it. Let's give you guys a little sound test. This is with Cherry Nixies. You think it sounds thin? I don't know. I don't think it sounds thin. I will say this, though. Okay, so there's no foam in this. This is with the aluminum plate, Cherry Nixies. I really like the way it sounds. However, I'm going to kind of use the Suse as an example. Listen to the alphas. We'll actually take off the desk pad. One sec, Tim. What I noticed about the tempo, and I don't know if this is just like a tempo thing versus the Envoy thing, because I think the Envoy had a little bit more like oomph to it. The tempo does have like a nice bass to it. Like you can kind of hear it, but it's not quite as like in your face as the Envoy with the same switches, because I have done an Envoy with Nixies. However, when you look at the Cherry switches on this guy versus this guy, this does present a little bit more of like a louder sound signature for what it is. This does not mean that I don't think this is good. I just think there's a bit of a difference. Does this suffer from pinging? If you over tighten this, I did notice it pinged. I did have 2 spots on mine. This is the prototype unit, so there was 2 spots to screw it in. I thought it had 4 screw downs, and when I tried all 4, it was awful. But then Mode told me that it was just a prototype, so I took 2 out, and then I did my normal like half screw in. sounded great. If you full screw it in, it does have a little bit of that like resonance to it. More so, oddly enough, than the Envoy. But we're gonna try different switches today, because where I think this is gonna really shine is if I use something like SOTC switches, because I was thinking about using these. So I lubed up a batch of these, which I believe these are like a long pole switch. So I think these will kind of bring out some of the loudness. Check the amps. Okay, guys, 1 second. Tim said,
Finally, I made it to a stream.
I would say like D5 or E5, Tim. It's just because, you know what it is, man? I need the symmetry going on, you know? Dude, Wake, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for 3 months. How is the feeling of the tempo compared, I guess, to the Envoy? Feeling-wise, to me, they're exactly the same. They are identical feeling-wise. I think the Envoy, I think the tempo, I think they did some minor changes to like the height of the lettuce mounts. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really notice anything too different, but that's again not a bad thing. I think that if you're into the softness of the Envoy already, then you're gonna like it. I don't know what Angel did to get timed out, but thank you, Tim. The thicker lattice block of the tempo doesn't make much of a difference. No, I didn't really notice anything. However, we're gonna build it with an FR4 plate today as well, so we'll see how it sounds. All right, first things first. I'm actually gonna grab my plate out because we're using this plate today. So again, we're gonna be building a little different this time. Thanks, Tim. Hey, Tim's such a great mod. Did you use the soft or hard mounts? I only like the lattice mounts. I don't really care for the other mounts. I think when I was even building the Envoy, I tried using the black rubber mounts or whatever they are. I didn't like them. And I didn't really feel a need to use the foams. However, I did hear some people say they really liked the foams. So maybe we can slap in a piece of like foam underneath today just to see how it sounds like, but it's not a hard board to disassemble. Have you already built a tempo and another today? I built a tempo off stream because I think Skull said it, like info moves pretty quick in the keyboard hobby nowadays. It's not like before where you can like wait a month and your favorite content creator, like, dude, everyone covered the tempo day one, and I'm sitting there like, oh, well, I'll just cover it when I'm back, I guess. So I didn't really have a good shot to like cover it alongside everyone else. Polycarb Envoy and plate foam sound amazing. I have not tried that. Actually, have I tried that combination? I think I might have. I don't remember if I have, no. All right, and the other PCB. I will be using the solderable PCB today, and I'm highly considering doing split backspace on this, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Hazen, thank you so much for tier 1. Oh my god, thank you guys. I really appreciate the love. Thank you guys. I know I've been gone for a little while. Low-key, I was a bit nervous everyone would forget about me in a week, but thank you guys for being here. What is the pros of split backspace? Technically, you get one extra key. Technically. So it helps with kind of taking your already kind of shrunken down layout and giving you more stuff on the board. I kind of like split backspace, so I don't mind like having to use this as the backspace. Generally though, I like the weight of the tempo more than I like the Envoy. We would never forget about you. Thank you guys, appreciate you. Thoughts on the HHKB? I like HHKB layout, I always have. Are you scheduled to rebuild Reflection? Ooh, I don't know. I actually don't know. Wait, Anonymous gifted me a sub. Seriously, thank you, whoever. Yeah, dude, thank you guys so much for supporting my stream. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore, man. I am still blown away that you guys like me. I like the spacebar on that. The spacebar, like, okay, this is where it gets kind of funny because I really love the Envoy spacebar. And maybe it's just this one build so far, so I'm interested to see the second build we do today. But the spacebar and the tempo is quite nice. This is only HHKB, yeah. So let me just read a few changes that are happening with this too. Orange, I got you. Give me 1 sec to find my little remote. Because honestly, I don't remember where I put it. Hold on. So, few changes compared to what we have today. Let me just give you guys a few things. Only 2 retaining fasteners. So you'll see 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of these will be gone. I believe it's going to be these 2. I think it's only going to be sticking to the same ones like on the Envoy. Similar to the Envoy. There will be 4 types of lattice block mounts available. So it'll be a green lattice, black lattice, half lattice, which is going to be interesting, and then your green solid blocks. Black solid blocks will no longer be an option. The ribbon feet on the final product will be slightly thicker. I don't think that's going to impact much of what we're doing today. Front feet tolerances adjusted. Again, I don't think that's going to be impacting much we have today because mine have not fallen out at all. I'll show you guys how these work later on. And then production PCBs will be black. Again, really not impacting much, but if people care about that aesthetic, that's cool. Light green accent colors renamed. That's nothing we have to worry about. And then some more stuff we don't have to worry about here. But the starting price is $259. So pretty nice. Half lattice would be interesting. I'm kind of sad we didn't get to try it today, but I didn't see any half lattice blocks. Question though, do you guys want split or do you guys want full backspace today? This is the Susei up here. The Susei. You guys get to pick today. It's all you guys. And let me go find that little remote for my light. Let me see if I can quickly spot it, because honestly, I don't see it. Full, split. Everyone's saying split. Everyone's saying split. Okay. I like that. Now to find out where I put that little LED controller thing. Not really much in my room. I don't remember where I put it. So nice.
Split it.
I didn't even know there's other modes on this thing. What the? Oh my god, it's like a disco. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I might have to leave it on rotate because I have no idea where the remote is, and I don't even understand how that thing works. It's not in English. Getting crazy now, dude. Never used his own light. I've only used the remote, which I don't know where I put, to be honest. I might have cleaned it up somewhere and shoved it off into a corner.
Split it like you split me in West Virginia, Daddy.
It's okay. We'll leave it on rotate for now. Hydrate. Ahsoka's. Oh, okay. No one talk about Ahsoka right now. Did a new episode come out tonight? Was there a new one today? No one talk about Ahsoka. Replay that dono? There was a dono? Replay the dono? Okay. I can't. Hold on. I was out of my seat. Hold on 1 second, guys. Split it like you split me. Backshot Angel. Okay, Angel. I'm gonna hit you with that Teja. Okay. Angel is feeling some type of way today. Did you know Angel proposed to me in West Virginia? The new Ahsoka is so damn good. Was there a new one tonight? Oh, last night? Okay, no one tell me. I should have watched that today while I was lubing switches. You know what stupid show I watched today while I was lubing switches? You know what I spent watching? And it was, honestly, it was a cool movie, but I watched Cocaine Bear, and I feel like I don't know what I was expecting out of that. It was fun, but I have no idea what I was expecting out of that movie. Like, absolutely none. but it was exactly what it said it was. So they had movie theaters, fan viewings. Oh, really? Stop streaming, go watch Ahsoka? Okay. Listen. I don't want to hear about it. This is, hey, if I'm probably going to make like a nice like batch of popcorn and watch that tonight. I wish I can stream Ahsoka to you guys. The Meg? Is that the Megalodon movie? I think I've seen stuff about that. All right, let's start lubing some stabs here. I've already wasted enough of your guys' time. Sorry, guys. I'm getting caught up talking. I agree, Adam. It's probably not a good idea. Wasted never? Thank you, Zach. I wish we could do an Ahsoka watch party so bad. Okay. I am considering doing this, though. I wouldn't be able to stream it to you guys, nor can I like do anything to like share screen. But we could, if you guys wanted to, we could do like a Star Wars thing in Discord where just if you have the movie pulled up, we can just all hit 1, 2, 3, go at the same time and just all hang out and watch Star Wars. It might be a bit lame just because we can't watch the same screen, but we could do something like that. Disney, be on your arse the moment. Yeah, dude, I don't want to fuck around with Disney. Just stream it on Discord. Tim, you can't stream it on Discord. It's against TOS. I know Tim's a rule breaker. He really is, man. Tim does not care about the rules. Damn it, Tim. Yeah. Stream it on FaceTime. How many people can you have in one FaceTime? Out of curiosity. Rules are meant to be broken? Oh my god. Alex, if anyone has any chance to legally watching Star Wars and stream it, it would be probably you because you work for NK. But I don't think they would allow that though. Like, also someone said, after hearing mixed reviews on the QMX stats, I finally tried some and followed your advice. It's just a bit of 205 and they're quite okay. Yeah, Therak, I think they're an okay stabilizer. I think, truth be told though, like if the goal is to just have a solid stab and you don't care about price point, then yeah, I think with the amount of lube, you don't need a lot. They're good stabilizers. But if you want to save a few dollars and you don't mind literally doing what I'm doing now, which is just clipping things, save yourself a few bucks and just get cherry clip-ins. Like truly, there's no other reason to spend a few extra dollars if you don't need to. Buying a streaming license from Disney? I low-key wonder how much that would cost. I'm not gonna lie though, man. I haven't watched Star Wars The Clone Wars, like the animated series, but watching Ahsoka, the first 3 episodes anyways, I have not watched the new one. I have them all like preloaded because I'm probably gonna watch them all while I do things. I heard it's so good. I have not watched the animated series, no. I heard it's so good though. Rebels was also any animated Star Wars I have not watched. Not because I don't like animated Star Wars, it's just I never at the time was. I had this weird period where I lost interest in a little bit of the Star Wars stuff, and now I'm really interested again. So, like, I understand what happens in all the Star Wars Clone Wars stuff because I've seen like all the breakdowns, but I'm probably gonna watch it anyways. Totally worth it. Favorite lightsaber color? Oh man, I think purple. Mace Windu's lightsaber is probably one of my favorite lightsabers. I don't know why, it just always has been. Whenever I think lightsabers, I think his lightsaber. Clone Wars and Rebels makes you really appreciate the prequels. I already appreciate the prequels though. I've always liked the prequels. Samuel F. L. Jackson. Yeah, I liked his portrayal of Mace Windu. Let's get some lube and start doing these stabs. Fun fact is purple because Samuel L. Jackson wanted purple. I think I remember reading something about that. I was just like, yeah, I slightly recall that being the thing. The new movies are what suck. I don't know how you guys feel about the new Star Wars movies. I thought they were okay. Like, they were entertaining, but I wouldn't call them like bad movies. Personally, everyone is entitled to their own opinion there. Let me put it like this, though. I actually thoroughly enjoyed Obi-Wan more than I liked episode 7, 8, or 9. So, I don't know if that speaks volumes to anyone who really likes Star Wars, but... And I know a lot of people thought Obi-Wan was just okay, which I don't know, I liked it. Rogue One was extremely good? Yeah. Rogue One was really good. I enjoyed the newest trilogy. Yeah, they're entertaining. I've always said they're entertaining. Never could get into Star Wars. I lost interest for a little bit. And then, for some reason, I just got really interested again, and I rewatched it all, and I just thought it was so good. So good. When Obi-Wan was good, it was really good. Yeah, I think that's probably what like separated that show from a lot of stuff for me. Was the Solo movie a flop? I don't recall no Solo movie. There's no Solo movie. Hey, there wasn't that. That movie doesn't exist. At least in my mind, it doesn't exist. Yeah, that movie was fucking awful. That movie was bad, dude. I enjoyed Solo, to be honest. I didn't. I don't understand the necessity why they even made that movie. You loved it? Honestly, I didn't like it one bit. Jar Jar Binks is the best character in Star Wars universe. Who's with me? I'm with you there, smarter child. I am totally with you. Maul and Solo made me happy. Was Maul and Solo? I don't remember now. I enjoyed the Solo movie as well. Really? Okay, maybe I'm in the minority here. Wait, did you... Hey, really quick. Did you guys enjoy the Solo movie? Yes or no? I personally did not care for it. Because I think I'm also biased and I need to see Harrison Ford. So... Oh, I'm in the minority, I guess. It was just as average as all the other ones. Maybe it was so average to the point where I just don't remember it at all. Didn't care for it. All right, well, kind of split, I guess. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so enough about Star Wars and stuff right now. Real talk. How's your guys' weeks? Everyone been okay? It's been a while. I want to catch up with everyone. I hope everyone had a really good week. Because, again... It's been a little while. Seabass, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Welcome back.
Come on, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Exams? Hell yeah. Did that go well? Alex, did you see the casting of... Okay. It's Adams. Why am I even reading this? Took last week off. It was nice. You took last week off too. Okay. We both had little days off. Stressed out about finding a new apartment to live in. Australia's having a really bad rental crisis. Dude, I feel like worldwide... Everyone's getting hit with this. It's so weird. Just finished the summer internship, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to be dragged into the real world. It can be kind of scary, but ultimately very rewarding. So nice.
Good timing, though my throat has been badly inflamed for the last few days and barely able to talk.
Did you get COVID? Dude, everyone's been getting COVID here. Let's play a stabilizer drinking game. Every time the stab wire slides out, take a sip. B-type. I think that's only ever happened. Like, are you talking when a stabilizer wire pops out? I think it's happened one time ever on this stream. Like, I honestly don't remember. I think it was one time, maybe recently. But there's been one time ever. Like, it hasn't actually happened a lot. Bro, buzzing, done some extra accreditation on work at a spicy pay raise? For spicy pay raise. Let's go. Wait, Zach, you're on a little break right now? I mean, realistically, I hate my job, so I just spend every day I'm working stressing about having to go to work. Dude, I feel you there. My baby started walking this past week. Aw, Skullhead. How proud are you right now, dude? How proud are you, dude? But, the real world though, man. My advice to you is to don't stress out, because stressing out about that kind of stuff, like, and I know it's super like, don't stress out. Yeah, it's like forehead advice, right? Try not to let it get the best of you though. because you'll get to that if you just try your best. Truly, if you try your best at anything that you do, even if it's a minimum wage job, just try your best. Okay, let me try to phrase this, because I truly believe in this kind of stuff. If you get a job, right? It's your first job. You're in the real world. It's not the job you want. Don't treat it like it's not the job you want, if that makes sense. I have never treated any of my jobs that way. And I've had jobs, for years in my early adulthood, I worked the minimum wage. And I didn't know what I was going to do with my life because I didn't have much schooling. I didn't really know too much about anything. But I treated every job like this was the thing I was going to be doing forever. And I treated it with as much respect as I can give it. There's sometimes people who will be assholes to you. I think that's a little bit of a different scenario. But my advice to you, no matter what you get, do your best, because doing your best, people see that kind of stuff, man. And not for nothing, I know some people don't really believe in the whole references thing, but it's just it's not even that, it's just a good habit to get yourself into, just doing your best. If you stop trying, then you're going to have that thing in your head being when stuff gets tough or, it doesn't work that way. And yes, Adam is very right. Industry connections do go a long way. But yeah, just try your best. And that's the best thing you can do. Build yourself that habit as young as possible. Because if you don't have that habit growing, getting into later on, down the road, you're just not going to give 100%. People care about that stuff. I'm not saying to go 150% or 200%. I just mean within your 100%, do it the best that you can. Don't go overboard, but don't also slack off just because it's a whatever job or it's not your dream job or it's even if it's a stepping stone, treat it like the thing at the top. All right? Seriously, best habit you can get yourself into. Comparing yourself to others, the main reason people get lazy. Yeah, and then also leads to depression and stuff. Truly it does. So nice.
Is chromium an element? Doing chemistry homework.
Well, I don't even know. Hey, can anyone help H-Rod out? Is chromium an element? I have no idea. I love Alex's motivational talks. Hey, if you guys ever have questions about things, I don't know everything, and I'll admit to when I don't know something, but I will always do my best. It's an internet browser. Oh, true, it is. It really, really is. It is indeed an internet browser as well. Did you see the news about the Zoom in 98? I have one here, I think. I know they sent me some Zoom product, but I'm pretty sure I have one here. Going on 2.5 weeks of annual leave vacation was meant to getting married on a Saturday, but for many reasons we postponed to next year. Hey, Zach, as long as you guys are happy, that's all I'm hoping for, regardless of the reason. But hell yeah, dude, that's awesome. 2.5 weeks though, that's a nice little break. I'm in upper management, and there are says where even I dislike what I'm doing, but I still do my best. I know some jobs are given out suck because I used to do them for a decade ago. Yeah, B-types, I agree with that, man. You still always want to do your best. That's the most important thing. Do you think it'll be easy to sell my Zoom 65 V2? So the Zoom 65s, I would say the majority of the Zoom keyboards might be a little bit more challenging to let go of, just because when you're dealing with an open group buy, especially stuff that's in, and I hate to say it, but the more affordable range of keyboards, it becomes less desirable to some people. And it can be a great, it is a good keyboard. There's nothing wrong with the Zoom. But the demand for it might not be as high. And I think you can even probably buy those things new, but you can probably still get rid of it at a good price if you don't like it and you want to swap to something else. You know? I love the Zoom boards because they have so many color options. Yeah. Keep session at the moment. Not a good time to sell anything unless you have something rare. Yeah. Actually, you want to hear something crazy, guys? Actually, hold on. Moran said, hey, Alex, hope you're having a good day. Do you think it'll be a good idea for vendors to include grades of material they're using to produce boards? People did do that at one point. And then people stopped caring. There used to be this whole thing about like using whatever grade aluminum. And I'm going to be honest, even when that was a thing, I think there was a very minor population of people that gave a shit about that. And you know what? I remember doing research on that, and I can't remember a damn thing of what the difference is. I know there's some aluminums that are like more malleable, or honestly, I don't know. Like, would you guys in chat care right now to know what type of like aluminum is in your boards? You know, and I just don't know if that's like a thing the average consumer like cares about. Like, I care about a good quality keyboard. And if a different aluminum maybe does something different, then I'd start to care. But I remember it was like back in the day, people cared a lot about it. And I've tried different aluminum plates. I remember that was a big thing. I remember doing a whole stream about it. And I didn't see a difference, and I stopped caring after that. I would, because some still... some still are brass and higher grade. Yeah, like I would like to know if it's brass, copper, etc. But the type of brass, maybe some people would care. I don't see it being much work to disclose that information anyways, to be honest. So if that is something vendors do and hit that population of people that do care, then I think it matters. But I think the average consumer doesn't really care about it. Some are springboards, there's definitely some different types. I am a welder, aluminum matters what grade, etc. I'm more rigid, some are harder like Brunel hardness, so they are firm. Crap aluminum dents easily. We're also talking about keyboards here, so unless you're throwing your keyboards around. What does dielectric taste like? I don't know, Adam. One day I'll find out though. 7075 aluminum is more dense than 6061. But I don't know if it actually makes a noticeable difference. I don't think I ever tried, I don't know if it was 7075. There was a few types back in the day I tried for plates, and I didn't notice much of a difference at all. For keyboards, I'm not sure it matters. The only thing that would be significant is how it takes to anodizing. That's also a big thing too. I believe there is, and it probably is the 6061, because I think that's the most common one. I believe different aluminums, and again, maybe you guys can help, me here. There is particular aluminums that take the anodization better, and I think that's why everyone sticks to this particular grade of aluminum. Maybe B-type, because B-type seems to know a lot about the alu stuff or something like that, but more rigid aluminum snap a lot easier. Interesting. See, I didn't know that. It's weird though, because sometimes I'll get into like these moods where I just feel like researching everything. I understood some of those words. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm probably gonna get into like a little thing afterwards when I'm a little bit bored, just like doing something and don't want to work. I'll probably research a bunch of things about aluminum just to like have it on in the background. Ugg Tug, dude, I did get a lot of stuff that I needed from the break. I think me just taking some time off to myself was like big, man. I think I needed to do that. I knew that like in the content world, it's not usually the best thing in the world to take breaks, especially from Twitch. But I needed it, so. Keyboard should do a video on that. I have used thicker aluminum plates. Those do make a difference. Like the 0.5 ones or whatever they are. Or 5 mil plates or whatever they are. Just built a Monte Bianco TKL. Holy shit. Which one's that one there, Chaser? I need to look this up because I don't even know what board that is. Is this an older board? Oh, it kind of is. Ooh, this looks nice. I don't remember this ever coming out. Was this like a private thing, Chaser? Interesting. From KLC? Oh, I don't remember that one there. I think Lightning build. Diego builds a lot of the more interesting projects for sure. He really does. Let's grab our tweezers here to push these down. Anything in the 60 family is easy to machine. Oh, is that maybe another reason why they do that too? Interesting. I like learning about things. ISO enter? No, I don't want to do ISO enter. Not today, not today. Not today, guys. You should solder in LED for the caps lock. Oh, that might be fun. I don't know if I'd need it though, unless I put dual shot on this or something. Will dual shot even look good with the... I don't know if dual shot would look good with this. Fraser, thank you so much for the prime, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. Studio Big Pog, what happened to cheap chaser builds days? Bear Daddy would be so proud. People do full right shift in HQB are insane. I don't think you even have the option to do full right shift on any of the mode PCBs, by the way. Because on this is pretty fixed for the hot swap. You can't actually use split, I don't believe. I don't recall if you can. I don't think it was. This you can use split, which we're going to split today. But I don't think you can even have the option on either one. I don't think the final unit's going to have an option for full either. Not that you really need it for the HHQB. It's nice to have the one extra button there. There's a different split backspace hot swap, I think. Did they end up making that? I thought they didn't make the split hot swap. I'll take a look at the website later. I thought they ended up saying that we're going to do 1 and 1. Let's grab our plates. Does solder PCB have a different sound signature? This is where it gets kind of dicey because, me personally, I don't think there's a sound difference, but some people are adamant about them having a sound difference. So I don't know. I feel like you have to kind of ask everyone for that. Did you try the temp plateless? The temp plateless? Can you do plateless on this? I am Lynx. Thank you so much for the tier 1, dude.
Thank you for getting me back into building boards. Love you, bro.
Dude, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Lynx. I don't think you can... There's a sound difference if you solder switches that are not fully flush into the PCB. That I agree with. That I strongly agree with. So, okay, little keyboard building tip, which I've said a bunch of fucking times, but I'm going to bring it up again. One of the biggest one of the more common mistakes I see people do, all right? I'll kind of show you. They'll solder switches in like this. See how there's a big gap in between the switches and you can see the gold legs there? Some people don't actually push it in flush to the point where it's sitting on the PCB properly. See, now you can't see it? And if you don't do that, you can actually hear some extra, like, what's a good word? Maybe some reverb? I don't exactly know how to describe the sound signature, but it doesn't feel full. It'll feel like, maybe some chatter is a good word. It sounds jittery. Yeah, maybe, I think UgTug has exactly what I'm looking for sounds. But you have to make sure you do that, guys. You have to. A lot of people end up missing that step. Checking for alignment and if switches are pushing all the way down is the easiest thing to do and make your board sound amazing. Yes, strongly suggest it. Missed that, make sure we do what? So what I'm always gonna suggest, and you can even see here, because I always go back and do this. I know that I've been putting the switches in like as hard as I can.
Holy crap. 30 months.
Dude.
Lots of love, Stremmer man.
Thank you so much for 30 months, bro. Really appreciate you, bro. I wish I can give you a big old hug right now. See how some of them are messed up? Even as I'm just pushing switches down? Like some of them messed up, right? You have to go back in and then make sure all your switches are flush. You have to. If you don't do that, you're gonna get those jittery, not great sounding keyboards. What am I not falling for? Don't fall for it, Alex. JWix or JWK is on FR4. Well, I think it'll sound nice. Did you see the Fujifilm GFX camera, Alex? Don't get me wrong. I would love to get a GFX system. I don't have the that's like a whole other investment though. Like that's maybe like, if I do well in keyboards in the next 5 years, maybe I'll pick up one in like 5 to 10 years. But yeah, I don't know. That's a whole other system. That's big money Fuji. Yeah, that's a big money Fuji stuff. I am struggling to pick a cam. Do you have options right now? Here's what I can say. So I've used a variety of different cameras in my entire life. Nikon, I used Nikon professionally for about 4 or 5 years. Sony I did casually, got really sick of the Sony system. I've never actually used many Canon systems. I still shoot with Fuji, and I shoot with Leica a lot too. If you really, really, really want to pick up a camera, there's something I need to explain to you. Are you looking for more clinical shots? So shots that are sharp, you know, they have a lot of like, they just look kind of like what you would see in real life? Or are you looking for something a bit more artistic? And if you're looking for artistic, that's where Fuji would come into play. Sony is clinical, Fuji is a little bit more artsy fartsy. And I think that's, you know, the biggest thing there. Fuji has their film sims, which is really important to the whole artistic kind of, you know, thing that you're trying to aim for there. My keyboard building addiction isn't super saturated recently. Any new keyboards coming out? Building my mom an Iron 180. Ooh, that with the silence? Okay. If you're looking for something new, the Tempo we're building today is kind of cool. There's another one that I'm going to be building soon that looks really cool called the Sin 65. I'm building the polycarb version. That looks neat. Oh yeah, we're talking about cameras. But I hope that kind of helps Edie. But yeah, lately, I mean, we've built a whole bunch of really cool ones in the last little bit. Even that really long keyboard we built, the Aquila, was really cool. Okay, so the X100V, this is a 1.6 mil. The X100V is a really interesting keyboard. Or camera. It kind of got really hyped up. And it's a pocket camera at the end of the day. It kind of shoots just like the rest of the Fuji lineup. People don't realize this. If you want all the film sims and you want that, like, you know, X100V style, just go buy yourself like a cheap XT20 and then stick a 35 mil. I think, what is it, 35 mil on the X100V? Put an equivalent lens on it and then use the film sims. In my opinion, it's still a really cool little camera. But you might get more use, unless you want something point and shoot, you might get more use out of something like a body and buying a lens, you know? At the end of the day, I personally think Sony is the right move if you're doing something more like studio work or professional work. Sony does do some pretty decent video as well. They're getting better. What I don't care about with Sony, and this is just me, is, and this is with any product, I really hate when companies are like, hey, we got your new camera here. And then 2 months later, they're like, hey, remember that A7R3 we just released? We got the A7R4. And then Sony 3 months later is just like, hey, bro, remember that A7R4? We got the A7R4 round 3 black edition, you know, with the new processor. And it's just like they constantly make you feel like your shit's outdated. And that's why I can't deal with Sony. And it's just like they don't, I don't know, my A7R2 that I had within a year felt like it was like a 10-year-old camera. And I just felt like I was missing out. However, there's a saying with photography that if you guys care to hear, which is date your cameras, marry your lenses. At the end of the day, if you're going to invest in a system, buy better glass, not better bodies. The body is only so much you can do. But I do think the difference between Sony and Fuji is quite different in terms of what you can do. I still think you'll probably have more fun with Fuji. What Apple does, to be honest, yeah. top 3 camera brands. Oh man. I think all around photography for someone who's not going to be shooting professionally, buy Fuji. You'll have more fun with their film sims. It feels like a fun system to be on. After that, I would recommend Canon. And then I would probably say Sony in third, just because they do make a wide variety of like not half bad stuff. Nikon, I don't know, man. I loved using Nikon originally, but they have not made anything good in the last little bit, I swear to God. Wouldn't that make used Sonys good to buy because people wanted to sell them and get new ones? Sorta. My issue with Sonys though is it never felt like, it felt like I was snapping a photo. How can I word this? Okay, my issue with Sony cameras, and this is how I always felt using Sony. Yes, you can be kind of creative with them with post-processing, but just taking like the fact of taking a photo, it never felt good. So it always felt like I was just snapping a picture instead of capturing a moment. Does that make sense? That's how I always felt about Sony cameras. And then switching to everything else that I've tried now, I always feel like I'm capturing the moment. Instead of just snapping any old photo. I don't know. Hello, King? Oh, King, you got them charged back. That's awesome. Did you see with the novel keys announcement for all that stuff? Need that solid clunk shatter sound if you know it. Yeah, exactly. What's the best camera for a person getting into photography? It depends on what you're looking for. I think if you want to get into photography and you don't know if you're willing to invest yet, bro, just use your cell phone. Get like one of those like raw apps on your cell phone and then easy peasy. Have you watched the Leica M shutter sound tests? Let's see. Can I do a Leica M shutter sound test for you guys? Hold on. Oh, SD card full. Hold on, guys. Hold on. My SD card's full. Here, we'll do a little. It's a nice sound, yeah. It's a very, very nice sound. Needs film? Film's nice. Film's expensive though, man. I was doing the math with a friend of mine, and dude, we were joking around. We're just like, we sat there. We're like, okay, over the course of the next 5 years, if we were to use a camera, and he's like, let's calculate film prices, developing paper. It's actually like an insane amount of money to get into film photography, and not just use cheap film. Like, let's just use half decent film. Hi, Nine, how you doing?
Hi.
You got a Leica? Yes, I picked one up a while ago. I kind of just fell. Dude, I'm really into photos. I have always been into cameras. Ever since I was a kid, I had my father's Minolta that I would walk around and take shots of Toronto with when I was like 13, 14. And then when I was 15, 16, I started developing my own film. And then I picked up my first digital camera, which was a Canon. I don't remember the model. I ended up selling it because it broke. And I picked up a Nikon D... Oh, I don't even remember which Nikon it was. But then I got really into Nikon, and then I eventually switched to Sony many, many years after that. Oh, you started yours with your dad's Minolta too? The Minoltas were great. We're using SOTC switches today. These are from Create Keeps. I was going to spring swap these, but you know what? The springs didn't feel too bad. I don't think it might have been a D90. I think it might have been a D90 because that was probably when I was getting kind of into digital photography. Can we touch mustaches? Ray J, you know we can, dude. Of course. Have you built the Fuji V2 yet? I did privately. I actually gave, if you're looking to pick one up, I guess from Desk Hero, I actually gave Desk Hero a bunch of tips. I actually was telling him that like I think it should be included, you should include polyfill. So I think he ended up including polyfill with those. But I will be doing the Fuji 65s like on stream next week, I think. So should be pretty fun. All right, let's boot up our soldering iron. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. I'm actually excited to see what the tempo is going to sound with these. Are WS Aurora's long pull switches? I believe they are. I want to say they are. D90 was super popular mid-range. So I transitioned with my Nikon gear into a D750, and then I was gonna get a D850 at the time, but I ended up getting a D4S, and that was like my last Nikon body. I had a bunch of in-between Nikon bodies too, like I had picked up a D7000. Man, the Nikon systems, I don't remember any of the names. A D7000, I think, for a little while, but ended up selling that off too. But I was lucky enough that I got a job taking photos, so they covered a lot of my camera expenses. I had to give it all back afterwards, but... All right, wait, why am I taking this out? This is afterwards. Let's do some soldering in. Best out of the box tactile? Oh, I like jades. I still don't care what anyone say. I think jades are really good, and if you want a different like clicky, or sorry, not clicky. Wait, are we talking about tactile or clickies? Sorry, Ray J, I totally spaced out there. Tactile experience? Out of the box tactile experience, I'm not too positive. Shit, I don't know. Do you share your non-keyboard photos anywhere? Would love to see some of your work. I have a few of my more recent photos on my wallpaper pack that you guys can just download. There's no cost to it. But I will start uploading a lot more photos if you guys are interested. Actually, you know what? Here. I'm not going to show you guys on stream just because I feel like it would be bad quality on stream. But here, I'll do this for you guys. I'll put some in Discord. Hold on. Let me run the Discord. Let me go to the photography area. And I'll put a few pictures in Discord right now from Banff that I've edited. There's not a whole lot that I've edited so far, but pictures. Wait, no, where did I save these things to? Oh God, here they are. One sec. Here, I'll get you guys some stuff so you guys can take a look. As columns, no, let's do as icons so you can see what pictures are which. This one, this one, this one. Let's do this one, this one. I think I can do like 5 at a time, so I'll just do like 5 and then send. This one, this one, this one. Hi Kenny, how you doing? This one, maybe this one, this one. There. Okay. I think that's all I've edited so far. The rest of these need to be touched up, or I don't like some of them. But that was like a few of the ones I've taken recently. But I have like street photography that I've done, which I really like doing street photography. That I have in the wallpaper pack somewhere. I don't have them like on my computer right now. I don't really have a lot of photography on this computer. But yeah, it was fun. I had a fun time snapping pics there. Probably not. Honestly, they're nothing special. I'm better at like product stuff. All this outside stuff, I'm like learning at a very slow rate, I'd say. Where were those taken? Banff. I took them earlier in the last like 5-6 days. Solder. So neat. Thanks, guys. You guys, okay, I'm not gonna lie, there's a few of you guys who post on the photography channel that I am seriously jealous of. You guys are very inspiring. Very, very inspiring. I have a Flickr account with really old photography. None of my professional work, it was just like for funsies work. All my professional work I was never allowed to upload anywhere, which was all my product stuff, because I did fitness photography for a long time. But I got into street photography a little while ago, and I did a whole bunch while the weather was good. The weather's been awful the last little bit, though. The ones at the Rapids is nice as fuck. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you guys. I want to learn long exposure photography. I actually don't know much about that, and it took me forever to get those waterfalls right. And even the stars at night, like I don't really know too much about astrophotography, but it's cool to learn. Tempo, what's up, Bob? How you doing, dude? I think it's because the wildfires, Alex, messed up weather's bad this year. Dude, this year in Toronto has been the lamest weather I've ever seen. It has been so bad. Did you go camping? No, we didn't go camping, but I would love to go camping. I've only been camping sorta one time ever when I was younger. Yo, Alex, your ceramic method removed most of the rattle in my stabs. Appreciate it. Dude, I am so happy that method works for you guys. The thing is, I think a lot of people don't realize that they're very good at building keyboards, but there's like little things that can pop up that can like ruin your build experience. Like, for example, the stabilizer stems being too thin. And that can just ruin your build experience, and you think you've done a bad job, but it's not your fault.
Can't wait to see how this board turns out.
Thank you, dude.
Gonna play RL and watch an Alex stream. Time for a good night.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much, Django. I appreciate you being here, dude. You gotta go like a week camping trip at some point in your life. It's so much fun. I really want to go. What do you guys recommend for that? Have you guys been camping? Real camping, though, not taking an RV. I would actually go real. I would want to go real camping. The only thing is, I also would like to take pictures, so I'd probably bring some sort of battery bank or some sort of like solar powered thing to get me some battery for my cameras or something. The wrapping using for GMK packaging is what I used instead. Hey, that works too. As long as it's some sort of thin plastic film, that's okay. Banff is a beauty? Yeah, it is so cool. I mean, nature is beautiful though. People, if you live in a city, my first time really being out of it, and I have to admit, I would do that again. What board is that up top? This is the Suse. The Suse is up top. I wish I could see more nature when I was out in Call for a few weeks ago. Spent like a whole time in LA. Is there a lot of parks in LA? I have no idea. Or like in California? There is like a national park in California, right? I'm pretty positive. Hi Ham, how you doing? My favorite trip is a 5-day river rafting. Man, I'm kind of low-key afraid of water. It's weird because I don't care much for heights. I like heights. Like doesn't bother me. But water, I don't know why. Like large bodies of water, I'm like meh with. Cali is so big. Cali is gigantic. Where's that Yosemite? Where's that park with the big redwoods? What is that called? Is it just called the Redwood Forest? Sequoia? Am I pronouncing that right? That looks so cool. I would want to go. I think if I had somewhere to go next, that would be the next place I want to go. Is it San Bernardino? I have no idea where it is. Been out to Colorado? No, the only state I've ever been to in the US is West Virginia. Sequoia's fun. We usually go there for a week camping. Is there a lot to do in that park? Is the one with the huge trees? That kind of sounds really fun. I think maybe that'll be like a next year thing, or in a year or two. Just hiking? Redwood trees will make you shit yourself. Dude, they're that big, huh? They're I mean, like, it's hard to fathom the scale of those things, for sure. The redwood trees, wait, we already read that one there, but it's a must-place visit before you die. I mean, they're as tall as skyscrapers. Okay, that sounds cool. I kind of want to go now. It's actually insane. Imagine a forest, but for giants. Is that what it feels like? Have you guys been? You guys are making me actually want to go now. Look them up. I've seen them in photos, but like it's very different now that I've always been, you know, one to be like, oh, but I've seen it in a picture. Why don't you see it in real life? And then the mountains are so different. Height comparison. Stop. See, like, that is so hard for my brain to like fathom that it's taller than a 10-story building. That is so weird. What the? Some are taller than the Statue of Liberty? That is so weird to me. It was also always rumored that the filming location for Endor was Muir Woods. Is that also a place with big trees? That is so cool, though. Okay, maybe that'll be the next thing maybe I can convince my girlfriend that's the next thing we do. That is cool, though. That is super fucking cool. Alright, we're almost done this board tonight. Oh, so a few things, other things. I'm probably going to be doing a little mini giveaway thing again. Maybe not as big as 15 keyboards, but I'm thinking like 8 or 10 keyboards. If you guys are interested, I am most likely going to be doing that mid-October. There'll be a lot of fun things to give away again. And it's not a sponsored thing. It's going to be just me giving things that I have. So it'll be just like last time. If you guys are interested, around the middle of October. That's still a lot. I hope so. I think it's something I like doing. I like giving back to you guys. I will admit though, there's still 2 boards from the last giveaway that I have not shipped yet, just because I ran into problems shipping them. Like Canada Post just straight told me no for one of them because like it was like an address they couldn't do, but I ended up finding a way around it. So I still have to drop them off. I just printed off all the stuff for them. One is enough. Can't say no to 8 to 10. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we'll give those away soon. And I might have some other really fun stuff as well. Adam. No, I won't take it. Yeah, we got some cool stuff coming up. I know I am very interested to see how this is going to sound today. Very, very interested. All right. So, we saw how the tempo sounded with the Cherry Nixies. So let's take this apart now. I like it with the Nixies. Maybe it's just me. I don't think this needs foam at all. Where's the other one? It's under this key. Oh no, I think I put them in the wrong spot for the little, yeah. I put them on these because I was testing it, but it didn't really make much of a difference. Tempo or arc? I mean, do you need HHKB? If you don't like HHKB, you're not gonna like the tempo. That's where I think the tempo kind of like, if you don't like this layout, you're not gonna like the board. Truly, you probably won't care for it. But I broke the trace of the spacebar. Thankfully, it had extra spots where I can control. Oh yeah, dude, that was a nice thing. You can kind of fix it like that. I don't know though. The ARC 60 is a great board. I've always really liked that board. I think it's amazing. All right, let's take this apart really quick. I'm gonna show you guys the internals. So, few things to note with this guy. First of all, we have the feet. These feet are not adhesive. I think this is really a really nice thing to have. I've had a few boards now where the adhesive feet have just fallen off. And I appreciate when boards use like standard little bubbles. This is not standard, but see this? If this ever falls off, I'm fucked. Like I don't have anything else to put onto this. Those standard little bubble feet are always nice for adhesives. But these are nice. You can just push these in. Apparently they're making the tolerances better, and these feet kind of go in from the weight. But they also did send me a different color. Wait, I want to see that one there. GMK Pro or TGR Jane? GK61. Final answer. They sent me this green back accent. Oh wait, this would have looked really good with Dandy. Wait, why didn't I do this for photos? I'm stupid. This is their, what do they call this? The pistachio color. It's nice. Kind of want to install this color. Anyways, I put in the lattice mounts already. You can see they're a bit thicker than the Envoys. I mean, I don't have an Envoy one here to show you. I can probably just take apart an Envoy. But they're a little bit thicker. They still go in the same way. I do want to swap out the weights though. I want to change the colors up. Finally, a light green. Have you guys not seen any of the light green ones yet? Did they send me a pistachio? Did they send me the other one too? Like the bottom weight? I don't think they did. Yeah, I don't think they sent me the bottom one. That's okay. A white oak accent would be goated. They have a, do they have a wood accent for this guy here, I believe, right? Why the fuck did I have a feeling you were gonna say GK61? This is actually low-key not a bad keyword. It's not. Walnut? Yeah, the walnut one's cool. It's a nice color. It kind of really is. Look at that. It's very pretty. So let's put this guy here on, and let's screw it in. Oh, that is so nice on this board. Again, I don't have two matching weights, but I'm kind of sold on this color. Kind of unique. I've never seen something like this. DJ Snazzy, thank you so much for the Prime, bro.
Welcome back from a mini break, Mr. Goat.
Thank you, dude. Really appreciate you. This is called Pistachio, which I'm kind of feeling right now. Yeah, if you were to patina the copper weight, oh, that looks great. What a nice color. What's up, Alex? What's up, Nightfalls? How you doing? I know, do you guys just want me to move over the Dandy set to this guy? I mean, you guys can kind of see how it looks right now. Well, let me just kind of push this back in, slap some keycaps on. I'll just take it out again. I don't think I really need to demo this twice. Oh, that does look sick with Dandy. Or I guess, is this the Daisy colorway? I don't remember which one's which. Oh, that is a perfect combination. Why didn't I think to use this originally? Small, thank you so much for the 5 months, bro.
Hello, Alex.
How you doing? I'm gonna nut. Too bad it's HHKB. Yeah, it's probably a layout not for everyone. Also, I really like what they did with the daughter board here. They did, you don't need to put 4 screws. They have like 2 little pegs that stick out. So you can just kind of slot it into there. That way there also helps you align it. That was cool. The weight's a pretty chunky weight on this guy. The back weight's a little bit thicker too. So the side profile of the Tempo, very fun. Kind of a little bit of a play on just a wedge, but it has, you know, your accent on the back as well as these kind of taper upward. So I think it has a very attractive side profile. Bottom, again, we have 2 different colors for the weight and stuff here. I kind of like it. Kind of reminds me of like a stereo or something on the bottom here, but you got the edges which flare upwards as well as the back. So it does have some character on the bottom too. I mean, I really want to ask them to send me a pistachio bottom weight here. Kind of fun. In every essence, this is very much like the Envoy. The only thing and this is something that I was thinking about afterwards, like recently. The only thing I kind of wish they would do, right, is you know how you have the screws that come up from here? So you have screws that are supposed to screw down. And I know some people are having problems, and I get it. Like, they have issues with, like, over-tightening and stuff. If you get the tightening right, it's an insane-sounding board. But what I was thinking is, what if it was some sort of press-fit kind of silicone, I guess, alignment system? And if you press down in it, it kind of works for you, and then you can just pull it out afterwards. So that would have been really cool to see that, if they kind of solved an issue, I guess, that some people are having with some sort of different way to kind of mount, or I guess align the PCB and also make it so it doesn't fall out. But maybe that's some food for thought for like the future. Other than that, I wouldn't call that a huge issue. The layout's probably not going to be for everyone, right? So let's be real here. I don't think a lot of people love HHKB, but for the people who do like HKB and wanted something, or HHKB and wanted something like this, I think this might be a great fit for them. You know? And just like usual, these just get pushed down, and you align them with these guys. Perfect. I have a very stiff muted gasket board now. Not sure what to do. Leaf spring, lattice tadpole top mount. Any suggestions for high-end GB in stock 65 TKL? I mean, if you're looking for something really fun and you want something like leaf spring, you could go with like a class 65 or class 60. I don't know if those are still available right now though. Arc is a really fun board. For top mounts, if you want a really fun top mount, really anything with a polycarbonate plate. Polycarb plate top mount is like one of my favorite combinations. I need the screws from this guy here. Which ones did I use again? The Wilbur Redemption. Is that coming out soon, Soren? You're streaming What's Up, bro? Dude, Dandy, my time off was, I think it was needed in a lot of ways, but I also missed you guys. Like, I sorely missed you guys. I was, feeling like for a while there, I'm like, man, I just kind of want to stream for no reason. These are SOTC switches. But in terms of everything else, I don't think there's many things like it's very much like the Envoy, guys. And if you guys are looking for super harsh criticism, I do feel like maybe rethinking how this works is probably the most vital thing if they want to continue doing these kind of lattice mounts. The lattice mount's amazing. I love this mounting style. Like this whole idea of using these 4D printed kind of things to give you this beautiful typing feel. But some different way to mount it with these screws is probably the biggest criticism I can give them. That's it. And maybe like a big rubber washer, something where it kind of lays flat and then you screw it into like a silicone piece. Maybe that's it, right? I don't have an answer
Alex,
for this
I missed
yet.
you over your break. You've been getting me through law school. Hope you're well.
Dude, I hope you're doing better too. How's law school going for you? Thank you so much for 10 months. It's just to make sure it doesn't move, right? But it's also, I would consider this like the Achilles heel, maybe of the Envoy, and to some degree the Tempo as well. If you get this right, it's amazing. If you get this wrong, like if you over tighten it, it kind of ruins your experience, IMO. So it might not be your cup of tea. Oh, this particular PCB actually only has the 2. Okay. What about skipping the screw? I've done that. I actually have one of the Envoys with no screws at all, and it sounds great, but some people don't want to do that because they pick up their board a lot and they move things around and potentially could fall out. I feel like a hard rubber type Jesus fastener, 20¼ lock-in. Yeah, and I think some sort of different solution. And that's my biggest criticism of maybe the Tempo in general, is just some sort of different way to screw or fasten the PCB and plate assembly into the case itself. Other than that, beautiful looking keyboard. I really like it. Again, has a lot of character to it. Doesn't just kind of play on your normal like box or wedge. I like it. It's fun. It's a fun looking keyboard. No difference with or without the screw. Yeah, sound wise, I would personally just take it out if you're looking for like the optimal sound. But if you do pick it up a lot and like you're shaking it, yeah. Love the creamy color. Yeah, it's really nice. I don't know what keycaps we should put in today. What do you guys think? I don't want to use Dandy. Greg? I don't want to use Greg. Dude, Pan, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate you, man.
Hey Alex, how was the break?
The break was really good, man. Honestly, I needed something like that. I don't have Desert Botanical. Damn, I have regular Botanical. You know what we want? Oh my god. I love vigorously shaking my keyboards. Hey, some people really do. Would you go for the Tempo or the Arc 60? Again, it depends on what layout you want. I like my Arc 60 a lot. So if I'm looking for a standard 60, I'd go with the Arc. But I also don't mind HHKB style keyboards, so this is something that also piques my interest. I already put, I don't know, do we do Daisy? Do we do the all green version? Should I just get the green one? Where's the green set? Hold on, let me go find it. All green. What was it called again? I don't remember. I just labeled it as GMK Dandy Green. Okay, we'll do the all green set. Analog Dreams? Oh, I don't have Analog Dreams. I do not have that. I probably will need to touch up these stabs, so we'll do it afterwards. I might need to finesse the screws a little bit, but we'll see. And I'll put that there. Oh, the pistachio and the dandy color is like a match made in heaven for this. Mix them? Mix them. What you mean? I make Greg with 2 dandy sets. Guys, why are we obsessed with Greg? Is there a way I can buy just the face kit for Greg? The white alphas? Can I just buy a face kit for Greg? That way there I can just like actually get the real Greg for you guys.
Buying this keep to try out HHKB. Great looking chem board anyways.
Thanks, dude.
It's that Alex Riz that convinced me to buy NGL.
Dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, McLackey. Yeah, no, I mean, like in this config, I really liked it with the aluminum plate, like a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna love it with the FR4, but the aluminum with the Cherry Nixies, fantastic combo. This is the hot swap unit too. I really liked it. I'm hoping this will sound just as good. I will say though, like I mentioned in my mini review on my Discord, I do think that this particular board's a little softer in sound compared to the Envoy for some reason. But we'll see. Maybe it's just a combination of things. Can you not do plateless on this? I don't think you can do plateless. Can you do plateless, guys? I don't think you can. If you can, then I'm willing to try it out. Because it won't sit on the thingies out of the lattice mounts. I don't think you can make it sit there. I literally opening up my last switch to lube out of a batch of 90. I feel so accomplished. Do you also feel relieved? Dude, whenever I finish that last switch, I always feel fucking relieved. I'm always like, okay, I've had enough with this shit. I am done. That is my always feeling. I think I'm good for a while. Dude, I feel you. Isn't Dandy darker than the accent? What do you guys think? It's a little bit more saturated, I think. But like ultimately, I think it's pretty close. I don't know. Like I would visually say this gets a pass. It's close enough. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. But for a cool combo of colors, I think this is pretty cool. These are Dandy keycaps. Wait, no. This is Dandy. Is this Daisy and this is Dandy? I don't remember which one's which. There's like two different colors. I can never recall. Dude, these containers are a lifesaver. I get them off Amazon. I don't remember what they're called, but if you wanted to buy them as well, they are in my exclamation point kit list. I have them under storage. I actually put them there so I don't forget. Exclamation point kit, not kit list. My bad. Thank you guys, I appreciate you. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. How do you make meme cuts PCB sound deeper? I mean, the only way that I've found to make them sound deeper is putting tape. Do you guys have any tips and tricks for that? Milk Keeps, thank you so much for the I don't know where I'm going with this. The Prime, really appreciate you, man. Love you, dude. Woo, finally a sub. Hey, dude, thank you so much for using your Prime. Actually, you know what? I finally used my Prime subscription today for watching a movie. So that's where I watched Cocaine Bear. The Prime stuff has been not that great for movies and TV shows. When's the next Boys coming out? Tape mod isn't quite, yeah. Then the only other thing I can suggest, if you really, really want to get your meme cuts just completely out of there, and you're good with cutting things, and also wearing a mask and going outdoors and have proper ventilation, you would probably want to cut up a piece of FR4. Again, I do not recommend doing that though, because it's fiberglass and you have to make sure you're wearing a proper filtered mask. And then just literally slotting those things into your PCB and then putting a small piece of adhesive, like very thin, just to adhere it there. Gloves too, yes, gloves as well. Just make sure you're properly cutting those things, and eye protection, everything. Full face mask. Again, don't recommend it. That's probably the best way to fix those. Another thing you could do, just like Aesthetic said, maybe try polyfill. At the end of the day, I'm going to keep it a buck. Meme cuts will probably always sound a little thin unless you're doing properly filling in the meme cut with FR4. That's going to be the only thing I could really suggest. There's not a whole lot of solutions I can give you guys. You could potentially do what they did in the what is it called? What's that keyboard called? Cycle 7, and then possibly get some sort of silicone push inserts made. That also sounds really tough to make as well. I don't know how you go about doing that. Is there any keyboard with non-FR4 material PCB? think some people have tried utilizing like different styles of PCBs in the past, but I don't know if anything was non-it before. Thank you, Face Tato. Appreciate your 8 months, bro. Hope you're having a good day today. Alex, can you match the layout to the Firefly with accents from Daisy? Wait, sorry, what? What happened? What are we doing? Can you match the layout of the Firefly with accents from Daisy and the rest from Dandy? Accents of Daisy. So you want me to put these here? I'm confused. What are we talking about? My brain's not working right now. For some reason, my brain is like, I can't comprehend this at all.
Missed you, my dude.
Mix the keys. What you... The white alphas and green mods. I don't know if that'll look very good. You have all the keys there. Crema with pistachio and dandy is so nice. Oh my, it's so nice. Also, thank you, Super Shark. I missed you too, man. Dude, I missed all you guys. So you're saying mods here, alphas here. Ooh, that does sound good already. I don't know if it'll look very good though. Like Alex's green unicorn had. Or you just want me to put the accents on? I think the accents might be a bit distracting on this, personally. Is there no 1U controls with this? I guess I have to use these. Let me put the W here. Do you guys know if Dandy had 1U controls in the base kit? For some reason I thought it did, but I don't seem to see it. I guess I have to use these. Alex, what is your playlist for the music? I use Lo-Fi Girl just because I think it's like super chill and relaxing. And it's not super in your face for like music. So that's what I use. T-Money.
All the subs for the prettiest of streamers.
What the? Dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, dude. I'll put this guy here. Fuck it. And then I need delete. Gotta find delete. Delete. Do you guys see? Not this delete. That's the wrong profile. Here it is. Is anyone doing the meme complaint of tipping the board? So it's funny. In the build notes, they actually said like, with enough, like yes, with enough force, you'll be able to do this. But like, on a normal me typing even pretty hard, it's not going anywhere. So I guess if you push on the ends all the way, you can probably eventually flip the board over, but I don't know who would do that though. I actually had typed with this before I left, and I had never had a problem with this. Where's my number 2? I'm waiting for someone to make a joke about that. 2. That's not the right 2. Why 1U control? Just use control where caps is? I'm bad at doing that, man. I'm so bad at doing that, especially on a Mac computer. Where's the number 2 with the @ symbol? Oh, right here. Jesus, man. No split space. What did I miss? No split space bar. Hey Alex, what are your thoughts on the Key Spencery as a vendor? Oh, I like them. I mean, like, I also know them personally. Well, I don't know Feather personally, but I know I've spoken to Feather a bunch. I've gotten a good vibe off of him. And then Kiwi is also a friend of mine. Kiwi's a great guy. I think he means well, and I don't know, he's just a good dude. So I have nothing but respect for those guys. But in terms of them as a vendor, I like them. Oh, this looks great with Dandy on it. Ooh, I kind of like this spacebar a little bit more. This looks great. What do you guys think of the match? Do you think that's a good match? Yeah, I kind of want the green. Did they make a green bottom one? I need to see. I need to check this out. If they made a green bottom piece, I kind of want a green bottom piece. The pistachio color is pretty unique though. I don't know if you guys agree with me there, but did I forget to plug in the PCB? I'm pretty positive I forgot to plug in the PCB. 1 second. 1 second. Sounds good. I love the green. I'm craving pistachios. I've never had pistachio ice cream. I've had pistachios and other pistachio flavored goods, but never ice cream. Oh wait, do I need to flash this maybe? What's going on here? Why isn't this working? What is happening here? Why isn't this particular PCB working? I know they're prototypes, but... I saw it light up. Hold on. Let me see if I have to flash this. Let me see if this loads up in the QMK thingy. Let's plug in this keyboard for a second. Actually, it should be right here. 1 sec, everybody. QMK toolbox. How'd you get a custom skin on your mouse buttons? It is actually not a custom skin. It's painted, believe it or not. I painted that guy. Well, I didn't paint it. Leonardo de Mouse did. No, everything's okay. Let me double test this PCB. Maybe I just have a bad PCB. No, this PCB works. The fuck? Wait, why am I plugging this one here again? 1 second, guys. Something is being strange with this. Is it my cable that's just being funky? I'll try with a different cable after this. Any advice on how to use QMK on a Mac? It operates the same way as it does on Windows. Literally the same way. Hold on, let me just grab a different cable really quick, guys. Can't be the cable, worked for the other PCB. I'm just gonna double check, do my due diligence. Maybe I did something to the cables. 1 second. You never know. Thank you, user. I appreciate, or is it user? Yeah, thank you so much for the Prime, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. Plug this in at the bottom here. Okay, let's see. Is the cable just being funky? Does this work? Yeah, this one works. Hold up. Let me see something. What is happening to this PCB? Love GMK Dandy Daisy base kit. It's so nice, yeah. Maybe every switch is broken. It could potentially be that, yeah. Although I don't think so. Let me see something quick. I was literally using the tempo all day today before stream. I just switched literally 4 streams. So I don't know if it's maybe did I do something to the daughter board when I was fucking around with it? We'll find out. Take it out of there, see if it's shorting or something maybe. No. Is the other PCB working? Is it the daughter board? Yeah, this one's not working either. Maybe the daughter board's not working now? Uh-oh. What happened here? Well, I think there's one extra daughter board. Or maybe not. I'm not too sure. There is not. Let me double check everything. I see it lights up and then it doesn't work. Looks like it's the board. Well, both PCBs aren't working now, which is weird. Let's try something though. Yeah, I mean, the other one worked just a minute ago too. So I don't know if it's the daughter board or not. Could even just be the JST. Maybe you got tugged a little bit, but I don't see that. Oh, it is the JST connector. Hold on. It is the JST connector. It like pulled out a little bit here. Hold up. Let's just try this now. Be a little bit more delicate with it. It's just the wire. Let's put this back in actually. Can't stand JSTs. I like JSTs. I like them more than ribbon cables. All right, let's just plug this back in. Should work. Good catch. I was gonna say, that's kind of weird. Maybe it was just from me yoinking it. Although I might need a new cable in general here. Oh, need to plug it in. That would help, huh, guys? Yeah, it's working now. So, there we go. Oop is right. It's okay. As long as we find out what's happening with it, that's all that matters. Put that bad boy back in. So nice.
Alexot hype.
Dude, thank you, Alpha. Really appreciate you, man. Honestly, that was probably me, because it looks like I just yanked the cable too hard. Can't say that I've ever done that before, but... How'd I type in Insty? That is crazy to me. What? How on earth did I type that in? You hit tab. Oh, I hit 1 then tab. Is that what that does? Weird. All right. So we've seen the board. This is the board here. Show you guys the butt of the board here. Again, I would like to see this with all the pistachio. It's hard to visualize it all, but I can imagine this looking pretty sweet. It's a nice looking board. I like the feet idea. In terms of like design style, I don't know if this is for everyone. I think I would have liked these to also kind of be squared off and not circles, but maybe this does work. Gives it some like asymmetrical kind of whatever here on the bottom. But it's still kind of nice. I like the weight placement. I think it could have been a little bit lower, truthfully. USB-C is recessed past the weight here, so you won't even see anything, which is nice. Really like this pistachio color. Love, love, love that. That's going to be the new color for them. I hope they continue more boards like that down the road. Again, I think my main criticism with this board, the only real thing that I would have to say is I would have loved if they would have improved on the screw system. And again, kind of made it to a point where it's kind of foolproof. because a lot of people were kind of struggling with that on the Envoy. So a little bit more foolproof would have been nice there too. So this is an HHKB 60 starting at 259 for mode. Let's see what this guy sounds like. So we already heard it with the Nixies. I hope you guys like that one. I think that so far is my favorite. I built it with 2 other switches. That was my favorite one. Let's see. These are SOTC switches, and we are using the FR4 plate. Ooh. Ooh. I need to fix this stab. I need to lube this stab too. Yeah, I had a feeling I need to fix all the stabs. So we're gonna do that right now before I forget to do so. It's nice though. Yeah, I do like this way better actually. Oh, let's unplug it. I do like this way better than I like the Nixies. Which is a shame because I put a lot of work into those Nixies. Oh well, I'll use them for a different board maybe. Oh yeah, this is like... This needs definitely some touch-ups. I went really light with dielectric grease today. People sleep on the R2 1.5 U keys. Nixies can sound a bit muted at times for sure. I think they need to be on a naturally louder keyboard, making switch choice equally as important. This still, dude, this sounds great. What do you guys think? Do you think it sounds different from the Envoy? That is, I guess, or I mean, it's okay if it sounds the same. It's a different layout, right? I'll just do the alphas for you, Adam. This is nice. I like this. I like it a lot. Honestly, board sounds really great. Definitely similar to the Envoy. I heard some people were saying that this needs foam. I don't know. I don't think this needs foam. Okay. Just based because of... Okay. I think the Envoy's still first place because of price point. You know? This is definitely the more premium of the two. I would still say Envoy #1. Even at its current price point, the pre-order pricing I know was cheaper. But even at its current price point, Envoy still #1. And if you really like 60s and HHQBs, which I do, this is still really good. I think this is #2 on the list. And then Sonnet is very close in terms of all modes offering, right? I really would have loved to see if they would have offered this in a non-HHEB style, but I kind of like it personally as this. And this is kind of where it becomes very subjective and it's hard to review. But I do think they might be missing some sort of demographic in keyboards here. So Arc 60 is great though. I mean, you can't mess with the Arc 60. It's a fantastic keyboard. Do you reach for your Envoy over the Tempo? I mean, I only had it for a week prior to me going on break. The answer to that is no. I wasn't reaching for the Envoy because they sound so close and I am so comfortable with HHKBs. So I wasn't, but I can see someone who doesn't care for this layout probably preferring the Envoy. The accent okay. Visually, this is this, like, to me, maybe not I don't love the way the feet look, honestly. Like, I think seeing it in person, I think this could have been done as a square, and I think I would have liked it more. Not the end of the world. The bottom of the keyboard, not the end of the world. The accent versus the Envoy. Yeah, I definitely prefer the accent on this guy. Being able to see it, way nicer. Oh, dude, that pistachio color looks great. Look at that. Kind of gives you that mode 60 kind of vibe. Or was it the mode 65, the original 65? So it gives you that kind of vibe, which is cool. The Sonnet had definitely a nice accent. I still think out of all the keyboards that they have ever made, the Sonnet is still the prettiest out of all of them. Had the best side profile, best use of everything for that. It's like the Sonnet accent and Envoy accent had a baby. I like Pistachio because this nut is hard to work. What the hell, Skull King? Huh? What? Silver mirror accent on the Sonnet makes it look. It does make it look really good. This is pretty close to the Sonnet for me. I mean, it sounds good. I did 2 configs. So you guys heard the Nixies earlier. If you want to go back into the stream to watch that. This is my favorite out of all the ones that I've done so far. You guys have only seen the Nixies in this one, but I did use KTT switches. They were a little louder than the Nixies. I still think my favorite spacebar might be the Nixie setup, but I think it won't really match well in here. What are you typing? Literally nothing. I was just typing I love you guys, and then I typed a whole bunch of nonsense, and then that's it. My typing, like when I actually know what I'm typing, it makes sense to me. But when I'm just typing like, I don't know, for you guys, I never know what to type. Roses sounded good in this. I think in terms of the switches I've tried so far, this SOTC switches, Roses, probably the Obscuras and stuff would sound fantastic. In fact, I think if you were to use the Alu combo and put Obscuras in it, it would probably sound just like the Envoy, maybe a slight bit deeper, because I do notice this has like a little bit more of like a bassy undertone to it, because it's a bit more of a chunky keyboard. But no, I like this. It's nice. From what I remember, I think I like the balance better on the Envoy. The balance? What do you mean? B-Sun switches hit hard. They're coming for you. They're coming for you, Adam. Do a monkey type test, no balls. You guys want to see me type at like 20 words per minute? What board would you recommend if I missed out on the PC Kuhaku? I mean, if you want something like that, that's tough. Because, like, how do you even compare anything to that? PC Envoy, PC, that new Sin 65 that might be coming out. Yeah, Moon Tower V3, although it's a different layout, though. I don't know, it's tough, man. And Alpha, I've tried them all. I think my favorite was the non-fruity flavors of those. I think I'm on... I don't remember what this one here is. I think it was... Oh, shit. I need to go look at the package. I threw out the package, though. Fuck. But this one here is the most, like, fruit-forward one that I've had so far, the ones you sent. I like the all-chocolate one better, RIP package. I don't really save packaging anymore. All right, though, guys. That's pretty much the stream. Oh, I'm probably going to be streaming again tomorrow, just as an FYI. There's nothing... The board that was supposed to come in didn't come in, but I probably will still stream something tomorrow. I'm most likely going to be doing a personal build, just because I want to do a few, because, like, I don't know, get them done. Maybe I'll do something and give it away. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure out something. So I'm probably going to be live tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely going to be streaming Friday. What do we have left for Friday here? Let me find out. Stream schedules. Envoy 65. So we're doing another mode keyboard. And then we're doing the Apollo Space 80. But tomorrow, like I said, I'm probably going to be doing something. And then next week, we have a pretty full week as well. And then the week after that, we have another one. Chat builds a key. Oh, maybe we could do something like that. Maybe I can prep a few things. Thank you, Danny. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again to my streams. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are pretty awesome. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate you, man. Space 80, Greg. Yeah, I know. You guys all just pick fucking Greg stuff. Prep Greg than us? Yeah, I know, for real. But thank you guys so much, man. This is a fun stream back after a little vacation time. So yeah, I'll be streaming again soon. And then, like I said, for anyone who missed it, mid-October, we'll do some keyboard giveaway stuff. But I'm probably going to watch Ahsoka now because you guys are hyping it up so fucking much right now. But give it a mustache? Can you give it a mustache? I don't know if you could give it a mustache on Greg. All right, though, guys. Have a good night. Let's go see if we can go raid, actually, first before I hop off here. Ahsoka? Oh, man. You guys are pumping me up on that right now. Spoiler, there may not be lightsabers. I hope there is. Let's go to Twitch. Oh, Marcia's streaming. Let's do Marcia's. She's building a 1 of 10 all brass bear. Oh, I think this might be for someone I know. All right, guys, enjoy Marcia's stream. Love you guys. Talk to you guys soon. I will.
It's the pizza gold.
I will talk to you guys all very, very soon. Love you. Goodbye, everyone. Peace out. Talk to you in Discord. Glad to be back. Normal day now. All right. Peace out, everyone. Bye-bye.